Since there's not many people in this group and I'm going to be coming on just like whenever I have the time, I'm not really expecting many people to jump on while I'm doing the video. So I hope everyone enjoys the replays all week. But I was sitting here doing some work. It is BOGO week, and my son keeps coming into my room to cuddle with me at night. And as much as I love cuddling with him, it seems to always mess my sleep up. So I was extremely tired this morning. I'm not drinking coffee anymore right now. I'm not pregnant. I'm just not drinking coffee anymore right now. So I was sitting here thinking like, oh, I was cleaning something. I was cleaning a roller ball that was like really sticky with lemon oil, and the lemon just smelled so good and uplifting. I was like, oh, let me grab my Peppermint and Wild Orange and help with some focus right now. And then I thought, oh, I can just jump on here and show everyone how I use my Peppermint and Wild Orange, since you guys both have it, and this was one of the things I wanted to go over. So this is what the bottles look like. Yours are in these roller balls. So what I'm going to do, since I have the bottles of oil, I'm going to put 1 drop of wild orange and 1 drop of peppermint right in the palm of my hand. And then I'm going to rub them together. I'm going to inhale. I'm not going to go too close to my eyes because the peppermint will burn them. So I'm going to rub the back of my neck. And I'm just going to bring them in for another deep inhale. Now this is great to clear your sinuses. It really helps open you up. In classes, I actually have people put the peppermint in their mouth. We do a drop in the hand. We dip the thumb in. We swipe the roof of our mouth. Then we rub them together and rub the back of our neck. And then I'll pass around the wild orange so that you can smell both of them together. Now, since yours aren't in these bottles, what I would do is I would take the roller ball. I'd rub one hand with the wild orange, and then I'd rub the other hand with the peppermint, and then just rub them together just like I did. Rub the back of your neck. Yours are already diluted. The wild orange is a bit stronger than the peppermint in the roller balls I gave you. So for me, I'm going to be feeling a cooling sensation on the back of my neck. Over time, I can almost taste the oil, especially the peppermint, in my mouth just from breathing it in from my hands. And that cooling sensation will go away. So if you do feel it, that is normal. Peppermint is an oil that helps bring down body temperature. So I think my kids have only had a fever once, both of them. The baby's never had a fever, and Harrison, I think, was one time. He's only had a fever. So you can take the peppermint and you can roll it in the areas that are the hottest areas, underneath the armpits, in the back of the neck, on the bottoms of the feet, on the spine, behind the knees, and all of those areas will help bring down body temperature. So even if it's not a fever, but you are outside working in a garden or doing physical activity, and you're hot and sweaty and you can't cool off, those areas to put peppermint oil will help cool you off. And like I said, if you put it in your mouth and swipe the roof of your mouth, you can do that if you wanted to try that out, because the coconut oil that you have is, you are able to ingest that coconut oil. It will really help open up your sinuses. So it's great for the times of the year that, you either have a cold or you have allergies, you can't breathe. Peppermint oil is also great for headaches. So if you have a headache or like some type of neck tension, you can apply it directly to your forehead. So I'll just use this. This is lavender. Lavender is good for a headache too, but it would just go right across your forehead. You kind of want to stay right at your hairline and back, especially like this is fine because you can use this for pink eye around your eye, but oils that are minty like peppermint, you don't want to get them near your eye because it will sting. It won't be comfortable. You can also just apply it to the back of your neck if you have a headache, at the base of your skull, behind the ears, another great place. Some people like to use it for TMJ, so you can kind of roll it down on your jaw if you are a jaw clencher. You can do that before you go to bed or when you wake up. So headache, bad breath, that's what the peppermint beadlets are for, to take internally, to help with bad breath, to help with acid reflux, to help with indigestion. They also help with dry mouth. If you are speaking in front of people and you get nervous and your mouth gets dry, they're good for that. I also found that when I'm in pain, if I inhale deep blue, that helps with my pain receptors in my body, and my pain is not as great. I have back problems, and I recently was in a car accident, which really messed me up for a little while. And that was something that I kept right next to my bed and inhaled that every time I tried to get out of bed. Pain was really terrible. It's great for asthma, sinusitis. So even on the bottom of the feet, you can apply the peppermint. You can apply it right from the roller ball on the big toe. It will help open up your sinuses, even if it's on the bottom of your feet. The bottom of your feet have the largest and most pores in your body, and you'll hear people that talk about Vicks, oh, put it on the bottom of their feet. And we have a blend that's like Vicks. It's called Breathe, but it's all natural. There's no petrochemicals in it. There's not 1,000 other ingredients and fragrances to mimic the smell of essential oils. This is just the real deal. So that can go right in the bottom of the feet. That even putting peppermint in the bottom of your feet can help you sleep better, because if you can breathe better, you can sleep better. The peppermint and wild orange together is great for alertness and focus, concentration. It's a great pick-me-up in the middle of the afternoon if you are feeling sluggish. You can give that a try. Peppermint is also great for sunburns. Now, it's kind of weird that it would be great for sunburns, because I feel like it's that cool burn. If you were to take peppermint and put it directly on your skin, you could be a little sensitive to it, and it would feel like that, like icy hot type of feeling. But I have a bunch of, oh, it says sunburn right here. It's kind of washed out, sunburn. So this is just a bottle of witch hazel, coconut oil, and aloe vera, and then I put in frankincense, lavender, and peppermint. And the thing with it is the peppermint is what makes it awesome, because it kind of feels like it's cooling you off and getting rid of that burn feeling. So that's what's in my sunburn blend. It's on my desk because the sunlight just came out today for the first time in forever. Let me see. Emotional balance. Use aromatically and topically to get from hindered to invigorated. I wonder what the emotional side of peppermint is. Let me see. Peppermint, the oil of an ebullient heart. Negative emotions, unbearable pain, intense despair, heavy-hearted, pessimistic. Using these oils helps promote optimism, relief, strength to face emotional pain. Suggested uses: inhale from the bottle, diffuse, or place in drop of hand, rub and inhale. Topically, diffuse, dilute with carrier oil, which is your fractionated coconut oil. Apply over the chest, on the shoulders, or the neck. So that would be how you would use that oil emotionally. Let me see if wild orange is available here. Okay. So that kind of covers peppermint and why I like peppermint. It's in my allergy blend. Peppermint, lavender, and lemon are the oils in the allergy. We used to call it the allergy bomb, but now it's called, if you're in our group page has like 4,000 people in it. They're all, most are local people, but we have to be compliant in that page, and we cannot use terms like headache, allergies, cancer, asthma. We kind of have to talk around it. So we call that the seasonal blend now. And that was just really the allergy bomb before. And you can even look up like allergy bomb on Google, and you'll still see lemon, lavender, and peppermint. But I take those oils internally, and I also have them in a pre-made roller ball like this. This one's Lost Babe, but an emotional blend. But yeah, I just run it underneath my nose, on the bridge of my nose, on the bottom of my feet, and behind my ears. That really helps. I think that's leaking. So wild orange. Wild orange is a homeostatic oil like lavender. So lavender, and you all have lavender. Lavender is an oil that stays right here. So does wild orange. So if you are feeling stressed or anxious or high emotion, it will bring you down to a calm middle point. If you are feeling low, depressed, sad, unhappy, it will help bring you up to a middle point. So both oils, both lavender and wild orange, are great for sleep. Which you wouldn't think an oil that's invigorating would be great for sleep, but sometimes it can help calm the mind. I've been diffusing wild orange, bergamot, and cedarwood in Harrison's room every night, and it's made a difference. Sometimes I'll add copaiba, but for the most part, those are his good 3 sleeping oils, and the baby gets serenity. But top uses for wild orange: insomnia or stress, heartburn or sluggish bowels. Now, the reason they're saying that is that wild orange is a citrus. It is from the peel of the orange. It is squeezed. It is not as distilled. So what happens is you're getting those those citruses that can break down plastics. They basically break down and destroy petrochemicals. So imagine it being able to break down what is in your bowels that can't move out of you. That's why it's saying it's helpful with sluggish bowels. So you don't have to take that internally to help with sluggish bowels. You can apply that with like a Digestion oil, a GI oil that doTERRA has. You guys don't have samples of it, but I think I'm going to go over towards the end of the week. I might just go over like the top 10 oils, so you know what I'm talking about when I say Digestion. But you can apply that around the belly button with some coconut oil or in the belly button to help with like bloating or gas, indigestion, and then applying it clockwise. Doesn't matter if you're applying it to someone or if you're looking down at yourself and going clockwise, it's the same direction. And rubbing it will help you go to the bathroom, whether it's for you. A lot of times, it's so funny, I feel like a lot of classes I go to, it's amazing the amount of moms that are coming just to see if I can get their kid to go to the bathroom. Like the amount of kids that are constipated out there is unbelievable. It also helps with scurvy and colds. Diffuse or apply to the bottom of the feet. Menopause, apply to the abdomen and pulse points. A lot of emotional oils are applied to the pulse points. So if you are stressed or sad, anxious, apply them to your neck, apply over your heart, apply to your wrists, the inside of your elbows, the back of your knees. You don't have to do all of those points at once, but those are some of the best points to use on your body for emotional support. Lack of energy, creativity, or productivity, depression, fear, anxiety, or irritability. For those, it says apply under the nose, across the forehead, on pulse points, put in the palm of your hand and cup. It smells so good. I hope you guys are enjoying the smell of it. Concentration, emotional balance. Yeah, and then the emotional side of wild orange is the oil of abundance. The negative emotions it helps are scarcity, over-serious, rigid, dull, workaholic, lack of energy, discouraged, hoarding, or envious. It helps promote abundance, sense of joy, playful, generous, spontaneous, creative, and joy. And just by smelling the wild orange, you kind of understand why it's giving you these properties, because it's such a bright and cheerful oil that it would be hard not to be happy while smelling wild orange. I think those are the only oils I'm going to go over today. Hopefully, Renee and Lindsay, you get your oils in the next day or two, hopefully sooner than later, so you can try out the Peppermint and Wild Orange. If you do try out the Peppermint and Wild Orange, can you comment below and just let me know what you thought about it, if you liked it, didn't like it, not strong enough, too strong. Did it help with your mood? Did you feel like you could feel that cooling sensation on the back of your neck and your shoulders? So yeah, just let me know. I'm just looking for any type of feedback that you have. I hope everyone has a great day.